Richie Ruckus Beats.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Richie Ruckus. We are back here today with a brand new unboxing. This isn't going to be the typical unboxing review and on foot that you guys are used to. I more want to talk about how iconic and important this sneaker is. But most importantly, how necessary it is to have a pair of these sneakers in your summer sneaker rotation all of 2018. I'm not going to keep the suspense going. Let's get a glimpse of these Warlocks. We got the white on white Air Force One low, the Uptowns, whatever you guys want to call them. The smell of a fresh pair of Air Force Ones just brings back so many memories. This sneaker, without a shadow of a doubt, in my opinion, is the most iconic sneaker that has ever been made. The Air Force One turned 36 years old in 2018. These originally debuted in 1982. I actually think I do have a pair of the retro model of the original pair. I'll bring that out later in the video. But I just want to talk about how this sneaker, being 36 years old, has been able to stay relevant and a mainstay in the sneaker community, and in a world where this style of sneaker is no longer clamored for or, considered what's in style. We went through different phases over the past couple years. Jordans were at the height again. Retro Jordans were so important to so many sneakerheads. And then Boost technology came along, and the sock like Prime Knit and Fly Knit on Nike sneakers became so important. And now we're into the chunky dad shoe type thing. And with all these fads and all these changes in what's considered to be in style, the Air Force One white on white low still pumps out astronomical sales year in and year out. And I know, to me personally, it's not my favorite sneaker. We got the Air Max 1, the Jordan 1, and the Jordan 3 are bar none my top 3 favorite sneakers. But a sneaker such as the Air Force One has just spawned so many different outlets. We look at Yeezys right now and how important they are to fashion, how important they are to the sneaker world. You have knockoffs, which have always been the case. Back in the day, you couldn't get a pair of these. You had to go buy, you had to pay resale for an Air Force One. And then there was knockoffs being sold all over the place. You have companies, you have Adidas in the Yeezy line. There's so many fakes of them right now. But imagine a sneaker that actually caused other sneaker companies to mimic and copy this sneaker. The one that comes most to mind is Reebok and Allen Iverson. AI has been known to rock an Air Force One on more than one occasion, and I know that gets him in a lot of trouble with Reebok. So I think Reebok, realizing that, he loved the sneaker so much, they went and made the AI Pressure, which is an exact replica of this. As you can see on the screen, I have a picture of it. It's an exact replica of this Air Force One. And then to take it even a step further, Bape came out with the Bapesta, which was a complete knockoff of the Air Force One. And then you have even smaller companies like Stephon Marbury, Starbury Company, came out with an Air Force One look-alike. And then they took it a step even further and mimicked the Bapesta with the patent leather crazy color combinations. I just feel like the Air Force One is to sneakers what Jay-Z is to hip-hop. Because if you think about it, how many other MCs and rappers from like the height of Jay-Z's career have managed to relate and stay relevant in the hip-hop world right now. Like, as much as I love Nas, he's my favorite rapper of all time, how many young kids are waiting for the new Nas album produced by Kanye? Probably not many. But with the whole trap music and mumble rap, Jay-Z has managed to stay relevant in that lane. And the same goes for the Air Force One. 36 years old, and people are still rocking these every day. I know it's mainly in the summer, but you got the highs for the winter. You got the flax weeks for the winter. The Nike Air Force One, in my opinion, there's no sneaker more iconic than this. You know, and it's just done so much in so many different aspects of the world. In the episode of Entourage, where Turtle and DJ AM are at Undefeated, going for the Fukujami custom pairs that Undefeated was selling. And, you know, Turtle strikes out. And we all felt that. Well, there was always a sneaker we all wanted that we couldn't get. So what does Vinny Chase do? He contacts Fukujami and he gets Turtle his own one-on-one pair. And, you know, the Air Force One, you know, and I could be wrong, I'm a huge John Geiger fan. He's, you know, a huge influence and role model in my life. But the Air Force One kind of birthed what is John Geiger today. He started customizing Air Force Ones with the misplaced checks. Nike went this past year, and in my opinion, and in a lot of other people's opinions, kind of went and ripped off that idea with the Velcro removable swooshes where you could put them all over the place. This year at Complex Con, people like Virgil and Off-White, Acronym, Travis Scott, the Rockefeller ones. There was a bunch of Air Force Ones that were, you know, collaborated with and remastered and redone for Complex Con, and every single one of them took the white Nike Air Force One to do their customized with. The Rockefeller one, you know, is from back in the day, but it has the Rockefeller record symbol right here. Acronym did their twist. Virgil did his twist. Travis Scott. Like I said, it's just, there's no sneaker that has stayed at the forefront of the sneaker community, and I would dare to even say that the Air Force One started sneakerheads more than Jordan did. And I'll catch some flack for that. Like I said, my love for sneakers started with Air Max and started with the Jordan 1. But I feel like this was the first sneaker that people really went crazy over, and the different colors and the different colorways and the collabs and all the stuff that went along with it. And it's just a sneaker that you could see in so many other sneaker models. You know, this resembles a Jordan 1. It resembles a Nike Dunk Low. And I've never seen a sneaker captivate the hip-hop community like the Air Force One. I know back in the day, Run DMC had my Adidas talking about their shell toes. But this just spawned a whole generation of people who wanted this sneaker. And let's not forget, Nelly didn't need one, but he needed two pairs. There was a whole song with Nelly and the St. Lunatics dedicated to this sneaker. And I just feel like I had to talk about it because everybody, whether you're a sneaker collector, a sneakerhead, a hype beast, whatever walk of life you are, or whatever label you subscribe to, everybody needs to have a pair of these for summer. It is just a quintessential summer sneaker. Countless hip-hop stars and countless rappers have shown their affection for the Air Force One. To me, there'll never be another sneaker model that is just so prevalent and so relevant 36 years later. This sneaker is older than LeBron James, to put it into perspective. Well, that's it, guys. I'm going to get out of here. If you guys haven't, make sure you go grab a pair of these fresh Air Force One white on whites for your summer wardrobes. But until next time, I'm Richie Ruckus. Peace! I need two pairs. Holla!
Richie Ruckus